I would like to ask you to spend the next 18 minutes with me. The information that I'm going to share with you is very important. Almost all of the information that I'm sharing comes from Amir Tsarfati's Telegram page, which I'm putting into the description below, and you can see a screenshot here. This is what's happening in the United States of America as we speak. Not only do we have an illegal immigration problem in Texas, but now we have anti-Semitism protests at the University of Texas. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave him to show to his servants the things that must soon take place, he made it known by sending his angel to his servant John. Revelation 1:1. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after his glory sent me to the nations who plundered you, for he who touches you touches the apple of his eye. Alas, that day is so great, there is none like it. It is a time of distress for Israel, yet he shall be saved out of it. This is the University of Southern California. Rioting, arming Jews, kicking them out of the school is devastating. Here you see Columbia University telling Columbia to kill themselves, be martyrs for Palestine.
Okay, guys, ready? So again in English, it means mother of the shaheed, mother of the martyr, how lucky you are. I wish my mother was in your place. And this terrifies the IOF because they realize they can't do shit to us, not even death. The best they can do is hold our dead bodies.
They're chanting, we want all of it. In other words, eliminate all Jews and give us their land. No two-state solution there. Here we have Harvard University. Same kind of craziness is going on there. Jewish students were told to leave by the school's leadership. You might understand why in just a few minutes. They want to eradicate the Jews from America, and they're going to start in the universities.
And I do think there is a double standard. I walked by NYU last night. What I saw was peaceful protest. But I can tell you, if I went into the NYU square with a white hood on and said, lynch the blacks or burn the gays, my ID would be shut off by that night. And I would never work in academia again. There would be no need for the words context or nuance. I wouldn't be protected by terms like First Amendment or free speech. I would be out of the world of academia. It seems like we have a double standard when it comes to hate speech as long as it's against Jews. I would be out of the world of academia. It seems like we have a double standard when it comes to hate speech as long as it's against Jews.
And we're not just talking about the exercising of free speech and protest, which we agree people have, and there's spaces on campus for that. It's what they're saying. It's the harassment of Jewish students.
This is a professor here at UCLA University.
Yes, I am, and I'm talking about the truth. It's a genocide. What's your problem?
You clearly don't know what the definition of a genocide is.
I don't know?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is a professor.
I don't know what the definition of a genocide is.
She doesn't know the definition of a genocide.
What is the definition? Tell me. It's a Greek name. It comes from genos, chinos, and genoctonia. It's like the killing of a whole nation. Okay. That's what it means.
Then why has the Palestinian population number only been increasing since 1948? Genuine question. How is that a genocide if the population has only been increasing?
Who can help me here to answer this question? Can you help me?
No, I want to help him.
You want to help him? Okay, so you think for 70 years the Palestinian people have been treated fairly? Have been treated?
Media.
You need to chill.
I don't need to chill.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I can chill with what's going on now. Why don't you tell me down?
My name is Sasha Lakadaway. I'm one of the associate directors in the Center for Student Success and Intervention.
I'm Kamani James. I use he, she, they pronouns. Zionists in my DM wanting to meet up and fight. I don't fight to injure or for there to be a winner or loser. I fight to kill. See y'all in New York, January 2024.
So that's specifically what we're going to be discussing today. Do you see why that's problematic in any way?
No.
Do you think that there's a serious weight in taking someone else's life?
I think there is a serious weight in taking someone's life. And at the same time, I think that taking someone's life in certain case scenarios is necessary and better for the overall world.
These are many of the ingredients that have brought all of this chaos into our world. Jihadist ideology that was greatly allowed into our country beginning about 2 administrations ago. All of the Qatari money coming to our universities. Chinese social media platforms like TikTok influencing our kids. Russian bots also used to influence our kids and even government officials. Progressive U.S. administration. This administration has been more progressive than any I have ever seen in my life. Woke Marxist professors. We saw that in some of these video clips, and we know that this is going on throughout our country. These professors who have this ideology are ruining the next generation of leaders. Board students, Middle East conflict, that's going on daily now. And then traditional anti-Semitism. The Bible tells us that this world will turn against the Jews, all nations of the world. And it's happening before our eyes. I'm bringing this information to you to help you understand the depth of the issues that are taking place. It's a demonic thing that's going on in our world today. It is deception. This is downtown Ottawa, Canada. October 7th proves we're almost free. The crowd goes wild. Long live October the 7th. In Ottawa, they are openly promoting terrorism and violence towards Jewish people. If they only knew what their words will bring upon them. God said of Israel, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. If they don't change their ways, repent of their sins, and turn to Christ, they will be judged harshly. Terrorism, alive and well in New York City. Here we see a Jewish school being burnt to the ground. You need to understand government education, some call it public schools, is indoctrinating your children with this garbage. This is how the Gazans teach their children in schools, and it gets much worse than this, but it cannot be shown here. I'm not sure what happened to tolerance and diversity, but it sure seems like there is no tolerance and there's no acceptance of anyone who is of the Jewish race. Remember, Jesus Christ was a Jew. Remember, God created the Jewish nation.
Free our prisoners, free them all! Israel will fall!
If you don't think our universities are being influenced, you need to think again. These contributions from the unfriendly nations of the USA may explain why the White House is not doing more to stop these violent actions against Israel and Jewish university students. The total amount donated from these countries since 2012 is $7,746,756,957. Yes, trillions. This may help us understand why we keep sending money to many of these nations. Let that sink in. Read this very carefully. Do you want your college students supporting this rhetoric and narrative? This is what they are being told. And they want the taxpayers to pay for this education.
And what would you say is the main goal with tonight's protest?
I think the goal is just showing our support for Palestine and demanding that NYU stops. I honestly don't know all of what NYU is doing.
Is there something that NYU is doing?
I really don't know. I'm pretty sure they're... Do you know what NYU is doing? About what? About Israel. Why are we protesting here?
Palestine will be free!
She just said, I wish I was more educated. We need to teach our children in our homes so when they enter the real world, they aren't so easily deceived.
So I came down,
listen here to Benjamin Netanyahu.
People were saying it was getting dangerous.
What's happening on America's college campuses is horrific. Anti-Semitic mobs have taken over leading universities. They call for the annihilation of Israel. They attack Jewish students. They attack Jewish faculty. This is reminiscent of what happened in German universities in the 1930s. It's unconscionable. It has to be stopped. It has to be condemned, and condemned unequivocally. But that's not what happened. The response of several university presidents was shameful. Now, fortunately, state, local, federal officials, many of them have responded differently, but there has to be more. More has to be done. It has to be done not only because they attack Israel, that's bad enough. Not only because they want to kill Jews wherever they are, that's bad enough. It's also, when you listen to them, it's also because they say not only death to Israel, death to the Jews, but death to America. And this tells us that there's an anti-Semitic surge here that has terrible consequences. We see this exponential rise of anti-Semitism throughout America and throughout Western societies as Israel tries to defend itself against genocidal terrorists who hide behind civilians. Yet it is Israel that is falsely accused of genocide, Israel that is falsely accused of starvation and all sundry war crimes. It's all one big libel. But that's not new. We've seen in history that anti-Semitic attacks were always preceded by vilification and slander, lies that were cast against the Jewish people that are unbelievable, yet people believed them. And what is important now is for all of us who are interested and cherish our values and our civilization, to stand
Will
up
you
together
stand up and support
and
Israel?
Enough is enough.
I'm going to.
We have to stop anti-Semitism, because anti-Semitism is the canary in the coal mine. It always precedes larger conflagrations that engulf the entire world. So I ask all of you, Jews and non-Jews alike, who are concerned with our common future and our common values, to do one thing. Stand up, speak up, be counted. Stop anti-Semitism now.
استشهاده نحن لا نستسلم بل ننتصر أو نموت وهذه ليست النهاية بل سيكون عليكم أن تحاربوا الجيل القادم. نعم الجيل القادم إن عملية طوفان الأقصى التي بدأت ما هي إلا مقدمة للقضاء على فساد الكيان الصهيوني الثاني في الأرض وبداية إن شاء الله لنهاية دولتهم بعد تجمعهم في أرض فلسطين كما قال تعالى وقلنا من بعده لبني إسرائيل اسكنوا الأرض فإذا جاء وعد الآخرة جئنا بكم لفيفا وها هم يأتون ويتجمعون في أرض المحشر في أرض فلسطين أرض معركة الجيل القادم شئنا أم أبينا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years.
What's going on at the college level and the colleges, Columbia, NYU, and others is a disgrace, and it's really on Biden. He has the wrong signal. He's got the wrong tone. He's got the wrong words. He doesn't know who he's backing, and it's a mess. And if this were me, you'd be after me. You'd be after me so much, but they're trying to give him a pass. But what's going on is a disgrace to our country. And again, what's going on is a disgrace. Now, it's interesting outside for great Americans, people that want to come down and they want to protest at the court, and they want to protest peacefully. We have more police presence here than anyone's ever seen. For blocks, you can't get near this courthouse. And yet you have nobody up at a college where you have very radical people wanting to rip the colleges down, the universities down. And that's a shame. But
on YouTube with Colombia Anti-Semitic News, where everyone is welcome. LGBTQH.
H?
Hamas.
Yeah, I totally sim Hamas.
Yeah.
It's so trending right now.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Do you know why it's true? Because it rhymes. Just look at all this toxic Zionist propaganda. Kidnapped in Gaza. Does this look like Gaza to you?
Yeah, but I have no idea what Gaza looks like.
And they're smiling. Do hostages smile? Zionist liars.
Totally sus.
Do they think we're stupid?
Stupid? I major in queer post-colonial astrology. Ew. Jews make the world dirty.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm racist fluid.
Exactly. And now for a little break from all this activism, we want to say hello to our BFF,
Bestie freedom fighter,
Abu Fatwa in Gaza. Salam alaikum.
Alaykum as-salam, and inshallah, Allah will kill you all infidels.
Thank you so much for joining us. Love the headpiece, the all oppression chic. Very drip.
Mr. Fatwa, how are you? Are you safe?
Oh yes, I'm safe. I'm in a tunnel under the Gaza hospital. Above me, I have Allah and 2 million civilians protecting me.
Community is so important these days.
Do you need like humanitarian aid, food, fuel, medicine?
It's okay, I have everything. I'm only hungry for rockets.
As long as it's organic.
Yeah.
I wish I just could be there with you.
You can. You can come to Gaza anytime, and we will throw you from the roof, you homosexual dirt.
Do you hear? Bro, want to throw me a rooftop party.
They are so welcoming and inclusive.
So shukran. And you are also very welcome to come here to America.
We will come. First we finish with Israel, and America is next.
Great! So, I guess we'll see you soon.
Yes, it would be a blast.
Can't wait. It will be so multicultural.
Ya Allah, you are so stupid.
Thank you so much, Abu. We love you.
I won't even bother killing you. It's a waste of bullets.
Good vibes only.
It's better you just kill yourself.
Okay, bye.
Die.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be Jews free. Yeah, that sounds better.
It is better.
This is really happening, not just in America, but globally. Many, many countries are favoring the Palestinian people over the Jewish people. Do you know there is really no Palestine? The United Nations are making one ruling after another against the Jews. God help them because they need his help. I hope you will pray for Israel with me, that God will protect them. God bless you all.